So, the ability to go back in time has been something that has been a desire of many science fiction fans for years. So, if one day you realize that if you dreamed about something in the past, you could go back to that event in time, what would you do? Maybe go back and stop Hitler from being born, stop yourself from doing that one awkward thing from 8th grade I still remember today, or maybe go back in time and stop this pandemic. And while certainly these are all very valid things to do if you had suddenly gained such a powerful and rare skill. But we here on the mrmiraie channel, we are degenerates. Such normie things are pointless. What we want is for our degenerate weeaboo fantasies to come to life. So obviously the right thing to do after gaining such a power is to go back to when you're in high school and ask out that thick, hot teacher that you're a crush on and well, date her. Hey guys, it's mrmiraie here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a manga that I recently found called The Results When I Time Looped to My Second Year of High School and Confessed to the Teacher I Liked at That Time. Now you might be thinking, how did I find probably one of the most intellectually challenging manga of this decade? Well, that was simply because the cover page of this manga, it just blew my mind. It was so unique and different from the plethora of top tier manga out there. Its use of color and contrast to help invite the reader to pick it up and read is so innovative and refreshing in the current manga environment. Would you not think that this cover pushes a boundary on the entire manga scenario currently in terms of manga covers, inviting you in to read it? That's right, it's those big anime titties. It's amazing how these titties have the magnetism ability to draw you in, and when you're in it, it surprises you with one of the most spicy dumpster fires of a plot. Okay, now that I've teased you with that intro, why don't I tell you a little about the story of this spicy manga. So there's our main shithead, plain ass, generic main character Seiji, who, while one day when he was a 27-year-old shithead, dreamed of his thick, hot teacher from his high school years. And then he suddenly wakes up, but he's in his second year of high school, in the same class that his hot crush teacher was teaching. He then gets called out by said teacher due to the fact that he used his phone to check the fact that he actually did time leap in the past. And in that moment, he decides, well, I'm back in the past, so let's get straight into my hot teacher's pants by confessing to her. And when he does confess to her, he doesn't receive an answer immediately and sulks that his chance to go back in the past and change his lonely future has now been ruined. But little did he know, his hot teacher does not care about the law and slid into this kid's DMs by putting her number into his phone. And well, they decide to go out together. Now, if that story didn't already sound like a dumpster fire, oh boy, are you in for some spicy, flaming hot shit. The teacher immediately decides that this kid is the hottest person on planet Earth. By the way, just saying, they have zero interactions or anything to indicate the fact there's actually anything between them. All it took was his bland attitude asking her out for her to be at a panty dropping level. Anyway, getting back to the plot of this manga, she decides immediately she wants to prove how much of an amazing girlfriend she is by making him lunch, hand feeding him, and then making out with him. Then proceeding to tell him that she'll take care of him once he graduates. Just the casual grooming steps to take when you're in love with a child. These two loveheads are just going balls deep into this, not literally though, not caring about any social repercussions, but hey, we're all generous here. Like we care how socially or morally right an ecchi manga is. And seeing as though the manga has absolutely no care for any sort of social or morally acceptable story, the author also probably decided that the plot itself should not also really make much sense either. With the introduction of the dude's little sister, who is apparently in love with him. Because this obviously hot mess of a manga needs that sprinkle of incest just to add more to the generic flavor of this manga. And while adding that incest tag, why not even add more weird sexual things, such as their teacher's little sister, who catches her big sister and this cum stain making out, and obviously the only natural way for her sister to react is for her to feel itchy down there while watching her sister rub her hands all up on this dude. just a normal sister reaction to seeing the other sibling doing spicy stuff. And this manga also has no issue with getting inspiration from other ecchi manga. We get this scene where the teacher and sister have a battle to see who's a better cook, and when the main character decides that he likes it, well, their clothes come off, which certainly resembles a certain other ecchi manga. I wonder what that is. But anyway, to be perfectly honest, apart from a few little spicy, definitely legal moments between the two, plot-wise, this manga is as bland as a bowl of oatmeal. But what more would we expect from a manga with such an intellectually developed plot? But before I end this video, why don't I bless you with a panel from this manga that I think has some of the most beautiful language I've ever seen in manga, nay, literature even. Her pure white skin is being illuminated by the moonlight. So beautiful and so soft. Looking so erotic, my eyes wouldn't let go of her. So in conclusion, this manga is essentially a teenager's wet dream turned into reality. Well, reality in the form of a manga. But as a culture degenerate, this shit is right up my alley, and at the end of the day, the plot is in the chest, and that is all that matters. Thank you so much for watching this video, degenerates. This is the first of many ecchi hentai content that I have planned for this channel, and I tried to start off with this masterpiece of a dumpster fire. I might upload content like this maybe 1 or 2 times a month if I have the time, but I also have a reaction channel where I upload more often, so check me out there as well. If you enjoyed this video, why not smash the like button down below, subscribe, and ding dong the notification bell to get notified more degenerate content just like this. But my fellow degenerates, this is the end of the video. I've been mrmiraie, and I will see you degens in the next video.